Oh, fish, Hey guys, welcome back. We're at High Point Outdoors. We're currently on the boat sitting in the driveway, and I'm going to do a final lure recap for you guys for the entire season of what I think caught the most fish, or at least had a lot of hits this year, and maybe not even caught the fish, but got a lot of bites, got to fight fish, but some stuff you might not have seen in the foot videos over the summer. But at least from my experience, that did well for us, or even did well on other people's boats as well. So let's get started. So early season, mid-May, late May, going into June, early king run. The baits that I tend to use a lot will be the super slims, the Michigan size stinger size lures, like spoons, for example. Those worked very well. Flashers and flies were really good early in the season. Meat rigs were kind of slow, but they kind of picked up gradually. But so the stuff that we used early season that was great for the coho, steelhead, and kings. We had almost on every day on our high lines were these three spoons right here: blue jeans, green chili willy, and UV green jeans. These are all that's super slim, and that's silver streak makes this one here. Those did really well. Those always took fish for us. In the springtime, as well in the springtime, that took fish for us was a white slick paddle with a pickled sunshine fly. Those did well for us early in the year. As we progressed, we got into the bigger spoons. What worked for us were all year long: green jeans, moonshine, morning, day, night, whatever. Just sunny, cloudy, it caught fish. Sunny days, UV blue dolphin. This took a lot of fish for us this year. A lot of bites, a lot of fish. This one did tremendous, especially early season. Later in the year, this one took quite a few hits. Green flounder pounder. Even at nighttime, this RV flounder pounder with the glow tape, with the RV tape. This one still took some nice kings late in the night. That was phenomenal. But the big thing too that caught probably most of our fish all season were the flasher fly setups. I'll tell you which flashers we ran where and where we put them at roughly, so you get an idea. Almost always I would run a big white paddle, sometimes a black paddle with the white slick or glow slick on it off of our downrigger with the probe on it. Normally we'd run this a little deeper below the thermocline, like, I don't know, like looking for that 45-degree water is normally where we would put it. This typically was followed behind with a pickled sunshine fly. When it got really sunny out, not cloudy, I'd switch it out and I'd run a Oceana laser fly by Rapture. That one was good for us on a certain day, just took fish one after another. In the mornings, cloudy days, Kevin's girlfriend with either the KRW Riverside fly, which thank you from Chris from Tangle Tackle for referring this to me, because this has been a really good fly. Either running the pickled sunshine fly behind it or the Riverside fly, it don't really matter. One or the other's going, and if one's biting more than the other, I'm putting more of them out. I ended up buying like 4 or 5 of each of them from Tangle Tackle. So 10-inch Kevin's girlfriend, didn't really matter where you put it, downrigger, low diver, high diver. Well, actually, I wouldn't put the 10-inch on the high diver. I would put the 8-inch with one of those 2 flies on it on the high diver. Put this on a low diver or off the rigger. That caught fish for us. The white slick rigger, typically a diver somewhere, always would have this out with a pickled sunshine or Riverside fly. Always took fish for us, it seemed like almost every trip. Going into the meat rig program, I would run the pickled sunshine meat rig, how could you not, behind this white slick, either an 8-inch or a 10-inch. That worked pretty well. We got quite a few hits on that throughout the season. Our best meat rig setup was this Chrome Killer with the Black Magic meat rig by Diabolical. This one, cloudy day, sunny day, didn't matter. This was our probably #1 meat rig throughout the whole season. It did great for us. And then another one I got to give an honorable mention to is this Dragon Slayer flasher with the I believe this is Great Lakes tackle or Great Lakes water tackle, UV on ice, green UV on ice behind this 8-inch Dragon Slayer, and that was really good. Once the sun came out, that was pretty good for us. Then later in the season, so end of August, plug bite was hot. if you didn't have plugs at least on 60% of your stuff, you weren't fishing right, it seemed like, because plugs were good for us. Even spoons were hitting and some flasher flies, but we were running a lot of plugs on high lines, off the riggers, high divers, kind of everywhere. So I would say our #1 plugs for us this year were the Mother of Pearl series right here, the black ladderback Mother of Pearl, regular Mother of Pearl, and the zebra Mother of Pearl. All in silver horde cut plugs, phenomenal. They're great. Still, green splatterback, how could you not? That was great. Blue splatterback, same, caught fish. Yellow splatterback, caught our biggest fish this year, caught that off the 300 weighted steel. That took 2 fish that night, only landed 1 of them unfortunately, but it was the biggest fish that we caught on the season, a 28-pound king. And then another staple, people call it bone, glow, natural glow, whatever, just all glow plug. This was really good. Cloudy in the dark, whatever. If it was dark out, you know, we were setting up early, just glow everything that you could and run them. And it kind of didn't really matter at some point in the season where the thermocline was at, because when it was dark out, fish were feeding, and they were feeding everywhere, and it wasn't anything that had doubles or triples going on at a couple times in the night. Just because you get them in, put them back down, boom, another double, you hit another pot of fish, and it was pretty fun. So hopefully I was able to cover all of our top baits for the year for you guys. I'll definitely be running these again next year, but I'll be throwing in more baits throughout the year and seeing what else I can catch fish on. I don't know if these lures are as enticing for the fish as they are for the consumer, us people, because sometimes these colors, we look at them, we're like, oh, that's pretty, let's buy that one. And so there might be a seller's market versus just a fishing market. So, but hopefully all of these lures you guys can see. If you guys need them, don't need them, whatever, they caught us fish. They might not catch you fish in your boat, but at least on our boat, it caught fish for us. And you know, so some of the other people that we talked to, they caught fish. So it was a good year for us, and I hope that this setup here that we shared with you helps you guys out in the season. Good luck fishing.